guys that can go long. And two of the best, speediest receivers in the game are going to be on the same field today.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to see how both teams, the offenses, how do they get the football to these speedy wide receivers. And no matter what you do on the defensive side, you go, well, we're going to take them out of the game. We're going to double. How are you going to do that when they're in motion? They're always changing formations. Very tough to do now. You just got to rely on good tackling and try to prevent those short catches and long runs.
First down at the 19. That's a rough way to get the game started, isn't it, Phil? Come out and throw an early pick.
Oh, it is. It's a terrible way to start for the quarterback and everybody involved, but I'll tell you this. I think it was a terrible call. So the quarterback, when the play's not there, throw it away. He took a chance, and that's why it was intercepted.
What a nice spot to begin this drive.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
Gains 15.
When you can throw an out route like that, that shows you the strength of the quarterback's arm.
How you perform inside the red zone is often the difference in a game, and we'll get an early taste of that.
No doubt about it, Jim. You got to be creative when you get in the red zone. We'll see what the offense calls.
Get a look at the 49ers offense. They will be expecting far greater efficiency today. A week ago, they turned it over on 3 occasions. Looks like they're in press coverage here. The Seahawks sat at the line. Dime package. 2nd and goal from the 7. Force it across for the touchdown. And the early momentum in their favor as that touchdown puts them in front here in the first.
Oh, I love that word, momentum. The Big Mo, and Big Mo is on their side. That is a great thing to have and a good feeling as a football team.
Extra point is good. Fields the football at the 3. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Seahawks just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
That's a nice, powerful statement as they establish the run at the beginning of this game.
Yeah, Jim, you're right. I'm going to give the offense a little credit here, but you know, somewhere, I don't know, maybe the defense is going to have to put some weights in their pockets. You got to hang in there and make the tackle. Look at the linebackers moving around. They're trying to confuse the quarterback.
They'll mark him at the 34.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt. First down at the 34. The Seahawks get a first down. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
Nothing like getting the first down right away in a football game. Takes the pressure off you. And what does it do to the defense? Puts the pressure right on them. I love that.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Staying with the passing game on first down. Graham's got the catch and the first. Set up now at the 26. Bridgewater's lined up. Two tight ends set. Wide to the left. Here's the Seahawks offense. They'll be trying to cut down on the turnovers. A week ago, they gave away the football 2 times. Richardson lined up in the backfield. Gets the handle here. Here they come to the line at the 23. The Seahawks come to the line. The first down marker is at the 16. 3rd and 7. To the outside. Richardson has 12 on this play.
Look out. The defense is showing a blitz here.
Back to the ground and straight ahead. Touchdown. Seattle Seahawks. Richardson's got his first touchdown of the season. The Seahawks have erased the deficit and can tie it right here. Driving extra point is good. Steven Hauschka ready for the kickoff. Smith's going to start his return. Stiff arms to stay on his feet. Breaks the tackle. That return's good for about 29.
The 49ers offense coming back onto the field. It was a good drive for them the last time they had it. All the way down to the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, you know, this game, Jim, it's all about momentum. And when you feel you got the momentum on your side, you got to take advantage of it. So now I think it's up to the offensive coordinator to call the right plays. The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
The 49ers snap it at the 31. Almost made the catch, but the collision jarred it loose. Here's a look at the Seahawks defense. They know they need to force turnovers today, coming off a game in which they had no takeaways. Hyde takes his spot in the backfield. The 49ers snap it at the 31. Able to reach up and grab it. First down here.
This has got to be a blitz. Look how everybody's crowding the line of scrimmage.
Hyde in the backfield. Single back set. Hyde's got it on the handoff. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second.
When you see linebackers like this shifting, they're trying to confuse the quarterback.
Set up now at the 37. The Seahawks with a nickel look here on defense. First down at the 37.
looking to go down the field here. The 37 is the line of scrimmage.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. The quarterback motions the wide receiver.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
The 49ers from the 37. Kaepernick's going to take off with it. Pass is intercepted.
Late in the first, and it looks like the offense now has a great opportunity to break the tie.
Yeah, now it's time to go out there and get something done. My gosh, you practiced all week. You know, I kept hearing from the coaches, and so did you, Jim, how good they looked in practice on the offensive side. Well, show it to me.
They bring in the extra tight end. First down at the 26. Slashes to the left side.
Well, he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
Bridgewater will have it in the pistol. Now 1st and 10. Navarro Bowman gets the sack.
That's a bad job by the offense that time. There's no doubt about it. The blitz by the defense, they do not do a good job of finding out where everybody's blitzing from. They let a guy come free, and that free blitzer, or as we call them, free runners, he gets the hit on the QB and takes him down.
Playing press coverage to the outside. He'll take the snap from the gun. Makes the catch. That's his first reception today.
How do you stop these wide receivers now? It's almost impossible with the rules of the game. Tight coverage. That time they have double coverage on him. It doesn't matter. The throw comes. They go up. They make the catch. All you can do is raise your arm and go, well, we did our best.
First down, offense readying for the snap.
Look out here. They're going to blitz. They're all packing the line of scrimmage.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play.
Now he's going to change the play. And look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Going for the deep ball. It's intercepted. That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20.
We're early in the second, and the offense looks to break the tie after the defense gets them the ball back.
Well, it's about time somebody in this game just takes control of the situation. And what better opportunity than right now, after that interception, Go out there and make a play and take the lead. The D-lines, they're seeing something on the offensive side. Everybody shifting to their left.
There is a flag out. The defense will take the penalty.
The Seahawks guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
The 49ers now come to the line. Second quarter of a tie game. Scores 7-7.
Airing it out. Has the catch.
The line of scrimmage, the 35.
Good job by the defense, all shifting inside. They're expecting a run up the middle.
Kaepernick's back at it now. Dropping back once again. And incomplete. What a hit that time.
That's why you like defenders who are good punishing tacklers. Make those receivers worry about coming over the middle. They'll be careful the rest of this game because of that big hit. The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
The Seahawks defense now is going to go nickel. Hyde's going to take the handoff now. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Hyde's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
First down here after the run. Football and has hold of it with 2 hands. The 49ers moving inside the 20 and the red zone. Last week they just feasted on that part of the field. They motioned the receiver around to the other side.
When linebackers move around like this, you know what it means? Nothing confuses no one.
Runs to daylight for the touchdown.
You got to give the offensive line just a lot of credit. It's first and goal. They just line up and power the football in there. Nice run, but a great job by the O-line.
Inside of the uprights. They're in shape now to return the kick. And he'll start his return. And he's going to be taken down well short of the 20. Let's mark him at the 15. The Seahawks come to the line in a tight game here in the second quarter. The score's 14-7. Here's the handoff. And Eric Reed brings a halt to that last attempt. Press coverage all the way. The Seahawks take it from the 23. And at the 25, he'll be brought down. The Seahawks will take the snap from the 25. And it's batted down.
Good play that time by the defender. He read the quarterback, got in position, and knock that pass away on third down.
No chance to return this one as that punt is headed to the sidelines. Takes his spot in the backfield. That's Wagner making the stop. The 49ers come to the line with a bunch set. The 49ers from the 37. Catches the ball on the sideline, but does not get both feet down. Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. The 49ers get set at the line and need to get to the 46 for a first. He's hit as he throws it.
The 49ers don't have a lot of options on 3rd and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
The 49ers will punt the football away. This punt will not be returned. It will never see the field of play as it sails out of bounds. The Seahawks got absolutely nothing out of their previous possession, and here they are back on the field. Another 3 and out, I would have to think, would be very demoralizing to this team right now, Phil.
Yeah, it's going to be demoralizing to the offense, but I'll tell you who's going to be more demoralized is the defense, because they need to sit on the sidelines and get a little rest. So I know there's a lot of pressure on this offense right now.
The Seahawks snap it up at the 26. They deck the quarterback.
You know, outside linebackers, they're everything all in one. They got to be a pass rusher, a pass cover guy, and they got to be able to stop and run. Nice job that time getting the sack.
Following that penalty, it sets up 2nd down and 17.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
And following that penalty, it sets up 2nd down and 17. Bridgewater's back in shotgun formation. Should have had it.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
It'll be 3rd down. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. And Richardson's going to secure the handoff.
He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down.
The defense, boy, they are excited. What a job by them. They are behind, but they stop the offense in 3 straight plays and get the football back for their offense.
And we've reached the 2-minute warning in this one. And he punts it, and it's going to sail out of bounds, trying to play kick away from that dangerous returner. 49ers offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive, a quick 3-and-out.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense is pretty good. We saw that in the last drive, and they got good players, and they're pretty excited, so this is going to be tough on the offense. D-line is shifting inside. They're pinching. I think they're expecting to run at the middle.
Ball is out. They recover their own fumble.
One thing coaches hate when their offense is on the field is fumbling the football. Because a lot of times it's just bad fundamentals. But they're lucky this time. They had the fumble. They're able to get on top of it.
After nearly turning it over, it's 2nd down. Colin Kaepernick under center. Screen. Gets it out for the completion. Picks up about 5. Defense now signaling for a timeout. Third down now. Looks like they're in press coverage here. And it's incomplete. Just can't hold on that time.
Well, you got a small lead, Jim, and you go out there and you have 3 plays, and now you got a punt. You didn't even give your defense time to get a rest, so maybe they can come back out and still protect that small lead.
He's got a chance for a return. Good yardage picked up on that ball.
The Seahawks love this type of play. Of course, everybody would. When you get a good punt return, that's what you want. And, of course, it helps when you have an explosive punt returner back there.
The Seahawks heading back out there on offense, hoping to improve on their last possession, which ended rather quickly with a punt.
Yeah, I think what they got to do, they got to come out and be a little more creative. Get the defense off guard. Make them think over there. That was too generic what they did on the offensive side. If you want to score, show some ingenuity.
First down at the 44.
Wide to the left. Charging ahead. And the tackle is made at the 41.
Not only does he know the situation, when you have the football in your hands, you want to get out of bounds to stop the clock, but I'm sure the quarterback in the huddle, before he called the play, said, look, if you get a chance, get out of bounds. The chance was there. Big mistake. You know, you go to the hurry-up offense so you can get a high number of plays in, but also you don't want to use the timeout. When you're trying to score some points at the end of the first half, the best way to do it when the time is against you, get in that hurry-up offense, make the defense sit back, be real careful about what they're doing. Maybe you can get some quick yards and get a chance for some points before halftime rolls around.
The snap will come at the 33.
3rd and 2. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
Not surprised at all to see this hurry-up offense in a situation like this. In the NFL now, you got to be the aggressor, and this offense is definitely being the aggressor. Good job of hurrying up and getting on that football in time to get the play off. Don't use the timeout here. Good clock management. Snap that football.
Got a flag.
Can the defense come up big in a situation like this? You got a 7-point lead. I think you need to be aggressive. Attack this offense.
Here's the first snap after the big play. Richardson slashes to the left side.
Richardson's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
Handoff made. They break through. Tackle him behind the line.
This will be interesting to see how the defense plays this situation. They're up a touchdown. Will they be aggressive or play it safe? I know one thing. If they give up 3 points, they'll be very happy. Defense is crowding the line of scrimmage. They're trying to confuse the quarterback.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. 3rd and goal at the 3. And that'll gain just a few yards. We've reached the intermission, and soon we'll be sending you to Larry Ridley, who's going to break down all the first half highlights as we send it to Orlando in a moment. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Smith's going to test the coverage this time. And they crash into him, ending the return at the 20-yard